2 years in the life of Citi TV, for us, we consider an important spiritual milestone because we set for ourselves certain milestones beginning from the end of our second year, which we see happening right now. And so by the end of 2 years, we would be considering ourselves as a TV channel that is counted amongst the top 5 most important TV channels in Ghana. It's a very, very important milestone for us, and that's why we don't take it lightly. It feels like a long time and a short time because of the different phases of our growth and development that we have seen. And it feels like a short time because of where we find ourselves, as I say, in pleasant places. And so 2 years is time to give glory to God.
It's actually like a dream because 2.5 years ago, this was a car park where we sat at. There was a big tree here. And we're like, you know what? Maybe we could create something special that can take what we've done in radio to the next level and can give a better visual experience. Because election 2016, we experimented and started doing Citi TV online, and the feedback was amazing. I mean, during the elections, we had a whole TV show set up just online. So we had been doing online television for a year and a few before we said, look, let's get this done. Then we started putting the building together. So I feel it's a dream come true. Seriously, I can't believe that in less than 3 years you have a TV station that's on the lips of most people, organizing major programs, and it's really shaking the frontiers of television. It's awesome.
I feel like in 2 years we've managed to close the gap, give our audiences content that they were yearning for, and perhaps that's the reason why the scales are tipping in our favor. And it's required a lot of commitment, you know. I mean, even when things didn't look so great, you know, still showing up, still pushing what we believe in because we know that it will work, you know. And I think we've been able to build a news product that is unrivaled. Of course, there's, in my estimation, more room for improvement. We can always do better. But so far, we've been able to force our competitors to reconsider, to restructure. And for me, that's a good thing, because if you enter the market and you suddenly realize that the market leaders are maybe responding to your own programming, then you know, okay, I must be doing something right. Continue to hit it where it hurts, you know. And I feel like we've been able to do that with the Citi TV brand in just 2 years. If it's not on Citi TV, it's not the news.
When we came in, we had to now figure out how we'll be able to make a mark, or how we'll be able to penetrate in the news business and make an impact. And so we had to strategically take a decision that will ensure that we can win on that side. And if you watch, in the end, what we decided on was something that nobody really was doing. So we have the news, which some of you now call the 360, or the news on the field. So what we do, we don't do the traditional news of always staying in the studio and doing the presentation. Even if you look at our style of presentation, we do the standing. When we started, a lot of people questioned that, why are you standing? Why don't you sit and all that? But that was what we wanted to do. What I think has caught on and a lot of people relate to now is bringing the news or from the field proper And so we tell the story differently from everybody else. So we go to the field, we speak to everybody concerned, what we call the 360. We make sure we speak to anybody and everybody that has something to do with that situation.
Citi TV has come at a time where I see an explosion of digital expressions, and so the digital channels have come to complement what we have in our traditional medium. That gives us the opportunity to have an integrated approach to programming. And so once you have your production and packaging done, you have different channels of expression. So you have your direct traditional channel of showing on television. You have another channel of using new media and digital media. You have a certain opportunity to cause people to consume your content in a more serial manner, as opposed to our sequential manner that was more connected to the old ways of viewing television.
Citi as a group, media group, is going to be very influential in elections, because we understand our mandate is not just reporting, which is important, telling the story, which is great, but also interpretation. So it's not just the what and the how, but the why. So for example, in covering COVID-19, we're one of the few TV stations that have had regular analysis. We've produced our own data, or our own knowledge and insight from the data the government has given. So they'll tell you how many people are tested every day, how many people are positive. We calculate our own R0. That's the type of thing we want to do for the election, because people consume media to understand, right? It's not just to know what's happening, you need to understand what's happening. And for me, that's where election 2020 is going to be an intelligent team that uses two things: data on the ground and also reality. So as in historical data, and then what's happening, merging that and drawing important patterns, and also being objective. So you need to be credible. Our loyalty is to the truth. So we're focused on giving people accurate analysis. So that's where the competition is going to be. So we are preparing our people. I think the people we have, our reporters, are the most important asset. We're going to use well-informed, fearless, ethical journalism backed by technology and data to produce the most exciting election coverage this country has seen. God being our helper.
Citi TV is 2 years old, and we're so grateful to God for the opportunities, for the strength to have made it this far, and of course to you, our audiences who tune in every single day, you know, for believing in us, for spurring us on, for what should I say? You know, just the feedback that we get daily. We really appreciate that, and we don't take it for granted. One thing I can promise each and every one of you is that we're going to have some really good times together, and you want to stay with the brand Citi. Citi is 2.
There's no point celebrating Citi at 2 if you guys have not been part. So we thank you for watching, tuning in, and for spreading the message. If this is how far we can come in 2 years, imagine what God will do in 20. We will not live as individuals for 200 years. But trust me, if God permits and if Christ tarries, in 200 years, this will be a legacy brand built on the fuel of innovation and the daring spirit of great leadership. Thank you for watching Citi at 2.
You're going to get the best analysis, the best angles, everything related to the election. And in the next years to come, if you're not part of the Citi TV family as a viewer, you missed out big time. So we'll blow your mind in the next months, the next years to come. The station is Citi TV, and your best bet is Citi TV. Stay with us. You won't be disappointed.
And so on this occasion, I want to take this opportunity to thank you that have been with us from day one. You chose to believe in us when others did not. You gave us a chance when others dismissed us. But so far, it's been so good. But we cannot tell our story without you. God bless you for believing in us. We still have a long way to go. We urge you to keep believing, to keep giving us your vote, and to keep powering us up. Thank you and congratulations, because you are part of the Citi family.